By the way, I wanted to talk about this real quick. So apparently, I mean, I guess they pick another day to be mad at Star Wars Theory, and this is these. I don't know if this what is this account? Jim from accounting or from marketing. And this sock says the toxic fans. There you go. Toxic fans insist they are the majority, and fans of Disney Star Wars are not real Star Wars, are a small minority. The only minority is people with unresolved issues who lap up Theory lying to them for money about issues he doesn't seem capable of understanding. I'm gonna put Theory's knowledge of Star Wars up against most of these cats. And obviously, Theory's a friend of ours. You know, he goes to cons with us. He'll be at San Antonio at SpaceCon with us. But he's also not like one of the guys that have gone like incredibly hard on Star Wars, which is crazy how they talk to him about they talk to him like he's Ryan, and he's not. Like he is, I don't think milk toast is the proper term because that sounds more harsh. But Theory's more like, yeah, he'll say what he doesn't like, but he's always trying to find ways to soften the blow, right? Because he really is he gives Star Wars the benefit of the doubt a lot more than anybody a lot more than anybody else. But they talk to him like he's not. They talk to him like he's Gary, like he's Az, like he's Ryan, and he's not. He's not. But it goes to show that these people talk about him is the way that they talk about him. They don't differentiate that at all. Anybody that says anything that are fans of Star Wars, that says anything critical about the era of Star Wars that we are in now, they have lumped you all in the same space. You're toxic, you're man babies, you're misogynistic, you're racist, you're all these other goofy buzz terms that they throw at you. Even someone as pretty standard as Star Wars Theory gets lumped in the same way that others get lumped to go. And that's not to say that the Ryans and the Az and any of those guys are illegitimate. No, actually, I'm not saying that at all. The point that I'm making about them is that they go hard on Star Wars despite being fans of it because that's their opinion of it. And we've covered a lot of it on the shows that I've been on with them. With Star Wars Theory, you can always sense that he's trying to hold his punches. He's very calculated and he'll be critical, but he'll still even like I remember when he was talking about the lesbian space witches. He was like, he put that aside from his criticism of the show. He said, I can get over that. Well, others were railing against, but they don't differentiate that. I guess the point here I'm trying to bring up is that when dealing with these weirdos, you need to understand that you cannot reason with them. Okay. They are going to call you whatever name, toxic, whatever derogatory name that they can think of. They're going to call you that regardless. There's nothing you can do to change that. It's a person that they need you to be. And oftentimes they'll never even know what your argument is. Back when I was talking about like DC and Marvel the way that I was back in the Gap, I dealt with this as well. Like these people will guess your arguments because they have an argument that they need you to have, right? You don't like, and oftentimes, you'll find that, it's a position that he's never had. But they got made up in their mind the guy that they need you to be. It's the only time that their arguments work. So they can't deviate from it. They'll malfunction, literal NPCs. But I saw this and I'm like, imagine that. Calling them toxic. And then imagine also doesn't seem capable of understanding issues. Like he's just having it, like Star Wars Theory. That's his fucking name, right? Star Wars Theory. As if he's just saying what he's saying strictly for money. And when it's critical of Star Wars, as if he has zero incentive for Star Wars to actually be in good standing, because that only benefits him. So that's how bad it has to be that someone named Star Wars Theory is as critical as they are, even as kind of run of the mill, middle of the road as he is. And by that, I'm meaning like he doesn't go as hard as he probably should. These are some weird people out there, man. Imagine handling Star Wars theory like that. Unbelievable. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.